And welcome back to Who Would Win. Today's Who Would Win comes to us from Fazan Hussein. I didn't get this pre-record this prior, should have, but whatever. We're still getting that for days through. Fazan Hussein, who asked the question, who would win a fight, Deathstroke or Black Widow? I was surprised. This sounds like something other people would have given me a suggestion for, but I couldn't find anything for. Um, this is another one of those fights where I feel like the winner is kind of on the obvious side, but it's definitely closer than something like Lord Hader versus the Ice King. Obviously, Natasha Romanoff was part of the Black Widow program. Was trained to be the perfect assassin, and she kind of was. Espionage, seduction, assassination. She's trained in all these hand-to-hand combat. She's a master martial artist. Has a very minor version of the super soldier serum, which gives her enhanced physicality and has decreased her aging. She's normally carrying handguns with her. She has her Widow's Bite, which is basically electrical shock. Her suit, I believe, is kind of bulletproof to some degree. And she has a minor healing factor, nothing that could stop her from dying if she got her torso blown out, but she has a minor healing factor. She is an exceedingly good martial artist, highly acrobatic, and has been a member of the Avengers and an enemy of the Avengers, or at least Hawkeye, before. So she is a skilled individual and a skilled opponent. Problem is, she's going up against the damn Terminator. Literally, that is Deathstroke's nickname is Terminator. He is considered to be the world's deadliest assassin in the DCEU, or something in the DC universe. And that didn't, Natasha isn't. She's not the deadliest assassin in the Marvel universe. Deathstroke, Slade Wilson, enlisted in the army, lost an eye, then basically was given an experimental truth serum to try, but it turned out to be a weird super soldier serum, which gave him heightened physicality. He really doesn't age that much. A massive healing factor that is not quite on par with Wolverine's, but it's a pretty solid healing factor. He is a master martial artist capable of beating down Batman, most of the heavier hitters in terms of hand-to-hand in the DC universe. A skilled marksman with pretty much anything. He's a skilled weapons user, swords, axes, grenades, rifles, firearms, you name it, he can use it. And that's also not even taking into consideration his body armor, which is made out of a type of metal that can actually regenerate. So even his armor has a healing factor. He is basically a genius level combatant and tactician, has defeated the Justice League at least once, has tactics to take on the entire Justice League, and is just a lethal SOB. He's not immortal. He is not completely invincible either, but he is a dangerous individual. Excuse me. And if Black Widow and Deathstroke were to meet in a fight, I tell you right now, Deathstroke is taking that fight 99 times out of 100. Not on any given day, anyone can beat anyone as long as they have the means to do it. That's why, like in MMA or boxing, on any given day, anyone could beat anyone in the ring. There's what the percentage odds are of that is up for interpretation, but anyone can beat anyone at any given time in the ring. Same can hold true here. There's the scenario where she could easily maybe shoot him in the head if his helmet's off and he's unable to process what's going on quick enough, and she just blows his brains out. There's a scenario where that happens, sure. It is not a likely scenario. In fact, I'd say that scenario does not happen more than maybe 5 times out of 100. So at best, a 5% chance of victory. This just comes from the fact that Deathstroke has taken on individuals far more dangerous than Natasha is, far more skilled, far more well-equipped, and beaten them soundly. He always comes more armed and prepared than she is. He wears body armor. He has a healing factor, and he's been around, I believe, a little longer than she has. So he's a skilled soldier, assassin, and unlike her, who, developed a conscience as things went on and tried to avoid killing if she could, he does not have any qualms about taking her life. If these two met in a fight, her flexibility would probably at least keep her alive for a while, as she'd be able to dodge bullets for a little bit. But ultimately, if it got in close, or if he's just had enough, he's just going to snipe her with a long-range weapon, or just cut her down, or whatever. Yeah, for me, this is kind of not a mismatch. It's just he's just far more well equipped to be handling her than she is him. So for my money, I would go Deathstroke, but that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments below if you feel different, and if you do, that's cool. We all have our opinions, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong. She would beat him every day, all day. I don't know. But let me know in the comments below if you feel different, and if you do, that's cool. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you later.